What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the whoever knows best, and in today's video, bring you guys some more Persona 5 The Phantom X. And I feel like it's been a minute because I've been skipping some characters lately, and the fact that I've skipped recent characters then begs the question, well, why are we here today? Well, probably all aware if you're watching this video, we got the release of Lunar New Year, or Chinese New Year Rin, Firecracker Yao Ling as well, if you'd like to refer to her as such. A lioness in red. You see I got the red lights on and everything. I'm feeling in the spirit. You know, happy Chinese New Year to all those who acknowledge and such, even though I guess it's a bit late in game compared to real life, but regardless, you know what I mean. And she looks incredible. Rin was already one of my favorite characters in the game to start with, and she's a character that I still use to this day on some teams, and any team I can throw her in, I do. And this version of her looks even better. I mean, the weapon, the outfit, and then speaking of outfits, by the way, like we take a look at the shop, the outfit for Wonder, whereas it's under other, right? This might be the first costume I buy for anybody in game. You'll notice that I haven't bought one for, I never grabbed the one for Futaba, Haru, the previous ones for Wonder, Joker. I haven't picked up any of them. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't like them. It's just I didn't really value them enough to spend the amount of jewels that they cost. And you'll notice that we don't really have very many jewels saved up, truth be told. We got some crystals and we got some jewels, but these are all just free to play stuff. This is all just free to play stuff that I've grinded up in game, which is another part of the reason why I haven't been spending money on costumes. But yeah, I pulled back a lot on my spending of the game. I have not spent any money at all since I kind of went a little overboard during the 6-month anniversary so I could cash out on Cord, who is my #1 favorite character. And which, by the way, you know, she's doing great. Yeah, to be got that 124 ranking. I believe she's A4 R6, if I remember correct. We are, yeah, A4 and then R6. Yes sir, yes sir. And eventually she'll be at A6. But getting off topic, getting sidetracked, let me go ahead and complete this while I'm talking to you guys. Since I've been pulling back on my spending in the game, I have skipped over a few characters. Namely, I guess I gotta pick something. Let me refresh. Namely, I skipped over Katone, who, as cool as she is and as powerful as she is, I just, you know, had to start picking and choosing. And then we also skipped over Howler and Matoi, who are two great partners, especially Matoi, that you want on the team with Rin. And yet here I am today saying that I'm going to summon for Rin. Why? I don't know. To be completely honest, I didn't really think this through all the way. Skipping one or the other isn't a big deal. I mean, Howler, she's going to come back eventually, you know, on the standard banner at that. And I mean, if we take a look, I've just been hoarding gold tickets because there's just no real reason for me to spend them right now. Oh, Phoebe's here now. Oh, Phoebe got added. I didn't realize that. But yeah, it's just, you know, there with the lack of other standard characters outside of, you know, on Ryuji, Morgana, and standard Rin, there was no incentive. So I've just been hoarding these gold tickets. And I just, with Matoi, it's kind of just like, I just don't really have the funds right now. And Rin is just way too cool. That's all. I forgive me for the long rambling yapping intro. I know some of y'all just want to skip ahead to the summons, and you're more than welcome to do so if you just want to do that. But she's just way too cool. You know what I mean? Like I just care more about her than I care about Howler or Matoi, and I'll probably get both of them eventually later down the line. Matoi will obviously get a rerun. Howler's going to be on standard. She'll probably also get a rerun of some kind. There will be more opportunities for them. It just is what it is. I just think she's a super dope character that I just want to have in the collection. So that's what we're going to do here today. A lioness in red. I think that I am gonna go on the 110 because we have, you know, we got several thousand jewels that we've saved up, as well as 22 tickets, 220 cognition crystals. But as always, as you guys know, I've got a plethora of violet cognigems, and we'll be earning even more from doing these summons. I know I want A0. I don't know if, I mean, I want the weapon. Will I go for the weapon? We've got 30 coins. I'll at least spend the 30 coins, and then we'll play it by ear and see how things go from there, depending, and that will determine whether or not we go further in for the weapon. That being said, we're also not too far off from our another, you know, free 5-star, which I forgot that they have Marion and Phoebe added to this as well. So yeah, that's enough dawdling. Let's just go. Let me just double check. I always get a little paranoid. Let's just go ahead and get to it. We don't have anything on the 80, right? We're 4 out of 80. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. 110 banner. Let's go ahead and get it. Yeah, I know. You know, now that I think about it, a lot of that yapping I could have just done it while we were doing the summons, but much like my plans with pulling characters, I guess I didn't think that one through all the way, but whatever, we're here now. Chinese New Year Rin, or Lunar Rin, is really, really cool to me, and I just want her on my game, and that's really all there is to it. 4-star Mont, not what we're looking for though. you know the drill. Ideally, we don't have to go all the way to 110, but if I do, I'm mentally prepared for that already. But how are you guys feeling about the game? Oh, you know another reason? Well, I was already pulling back on my spending anyway, just for the sake of just being financially responsible. But I was further incentivized to like stop spending on the game because I don't know if you guys noticed, but previously the Google Play Store was a bit cheaper than like Steam or like anywhere else that you play the game in terms of... No shot. No way. Oh, talk to you, boy. Hey, let's go. Early, what was that? 30? Was that 30 pulls? No way, dude. I guess we gotta get the weapon now. You know what? It was all according to plan. It was meant to be. It was meant because I was patient, because I was, you know what I'm saying? Because I... Let's go. Oh, bro, what? What? Yo, my luck's starting to turn around. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Hold on, let me go ahead and get my screenshot real quick. Bong. Wow, was not... I mean, you're always hoping for something like this, but I never actually expected. That's crazy. Wow, okay, what was I talking about? I done smooth lost my... I can't believe we got her in 30 pulls. Yo, and you know what it is? It's because I stopped spending on the game. Now the game's kind of trying to throw me a bone, be like, hey man, you if we go ahead and you know incentivize you to spend some money, if I help you get a little bit lucky, I'll say, man, you want to go ahead and swipe or no swipe, we not busting out the debit card or the credit card or the charge card, anything like that right about now. But oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, right? The Google Play Store, the shop items and everything like that were cheaper before. So if you go to like regular stuff like the limited platinum set, I think before this was like $9.99 instead of $12.49. Well, I'm actually playing on Steam right now because I like being able to see how many hours I have logged in the game total. But I would usually log in through the Google Play Store in order to like make my purchases because a lot of these things were cheaper. I don't remember like the exact ratios and all the exact prices, but I think the limited coin set, this is like $7.99 before. This might have been like $9.99 before. But now the Google Play Store, it matches Steam, which, you know, incentivizes me further to not spend or further de-incentivizes me to spend. It's not to say that I'll never be spending on this game again because I do still play it every day. I enjoy it a lot. I still try to clear out all the content and all the events and everything like that. Although I will say these recent events, I did kind of slack a little bit. I got demoted from 8-star for the first time, not on this previous season. I'm back in there now, but the one before. And I think there was something I didn't finish, which sucks, but it is. Oh, you know what it was? I didn't get the badge for beating the Valentine boss on the hardest difficulty. That's what I neglected to do. But for the most part, I mean, I got all the rewards. I didn't get the badge, but it's not nearly as important. But yeah, so that really sucks. I don't know what the reason behind that is. I don't know if Google and, you know, whoever had like a deal that this was going to be the case for a while, because surely they knew the whole time that it was like that. And that was always the plan, was to eventually change them so that the prices match. Cannot stress enough how much praise they would have got and how much money they probably would have got out of me if instead it was the other way around, where the prices on all the other platforms came down. That was obviously unrealistic. It was never going to happen, but it is what it is. Sorry, my brain has been so scrambled lately. I've also been experiencing really bad brain fog, so I just keep going on these tangents. I'm all over the place. This video has no structure, and I feel like that's been the case with everything I've been doing lately, not even just YouTube content, but just life in general. And at least I'm being somewhat productive, because Lord knows in 2025 we really weren't that. Anyway, we got Rin, so let's go ahead for the weapon, man. I mean, with all the coins that with all the jewels that we saved, I think I'm probably willing to go in for this if I have to. We've got 30 coins. I'm gonna spend them, and we'll just see how things go. Imagine we got it on the first pull. All right, that's fine. Leon's weapon, we don't need that. If we get a back-to-back 30 though, let's be surprised by the 5-star. We're gonna skip the animation and be surprised if a 5-star pops up. That'll make it. I thought that it's her 4-star. I thought that was the 5-star for a second. I was about to lose my mind. Okay, I'll take that though, because obviously, you know, we're gonna need it if we don't get the 5-star. But again, like for as much, well, I guess it'd be 50-50, right? So there's a chance that we get something else. I think we've been doing pretty good on the weapon banner in terms of like winning those 50-50s. But I don't know. I was so lucky on the character banner. But I'm not confident. But you know what? I believe. I always forget this until I jump back in here though. But the weapon banner is also cheaper than the character banner. It's 1,000 jewels instead of 15 for a multi-summon. I think if I do lose the 50-50 though, I'm not going to... Wow, 2 4-stars. I don't think I'm going to go back in. I think I'll just save up for probably Kasumi's weapon. Because it's probably more important. 3 4-stars, wow. No 5-star, but 3 4-stars in that one. That's crazy. About as lucky as you can get while not getting a 5-star, I suppose. Talk to your boy. Talk to me nice, or don't talk to me at all. No 5-star. Alright, how far are we? 50? Yeah, alright, so 2 more. 4-star. I didn't have this already. Well, I guess it wasn't available in the pool, right? Because of her. Okay, another one for Rin's 4-star. I'll gladly take that. If you're gonna give me 4-stars, let me load up on those. That would be very nice. So at the very least, I can up that. You know, one of the great things about this game, though, is that when you're refining your weapons, you don't actually have to have 6 copies of that same weapon. That's how I was able to get Cord's weapon R6, because you really only need, what, like 3 or 4 total? You're able to use, you know, duplicates of other weapons in order to, like, max those out. So that's always cool. All right, well, here's our 5-star. I believe. I ain't even worried. I already know what's coming to me. This was promised to me. Show me that 5-star Rin weapon. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta believe in the heart of the cosplay, boy. Talk to me. Yao Ling. New Year's Light. What a sick blade. This is gas. This is so fire. Hey, we had to go to pity, but we won the 50-50. We got Rin early. I mean, I expected this video to go on a bit longer, just in terms of the summoning portion itself, but I ain't mad at it at all. We didn't even have to dip into the... Bro, I came into this video with like 12,000 jewels. I got the weapon and the character with almost 7,000 jewels left. I mean, we had some tickets too, but I cannot comprehend it. This is crazy. I thought for sure we was gonna have to dip into the Violet Cognitive Gems, but we didn't. Clear Cognitive Gems, let's go ahead and spend these real quick as well. Actually, we don't have enough to get all of these. But you know, I'm gonna spend them anyway. It's whatever. Not really worried about the skill incense because, I mean, we've got a ton. Like if I hold this right, you see we got thousands of them. Is there anything else I need to grab out of here as of like, all right, Purgatory. This is probably best in slot for Wonder if you're gonna be running Chinese New Year Rin. But I've got R6 Starry Compass, which I think should suffice as well as an alternate. Yeah, it's probably like my next best bet. I did want to max out my Glimmer, but honestly, when I get some more Joy Medals, I might grab this. And by the way, speaking of Joy Medals, so I haven't been spending on the game, right? I haven't spent a single penny on the game. I haven't even been buying the 7-day spoils pass or the coffee aid pass. It's certainly none of the platinum sets or Millicoin sets, right? As tempting as it always is. I haven't even been buying these. But they've got these new things for the Chinese New Year event where there's the spring ticket set, right? Where you get 20 tickets, 2 coffee, some companions, Kompaku gems for $21.49. It's a solid deal. Nothing too crazy. Same thing goes with coins, 20 coins, 2 more coffees, some gems, some gold parts, for about $16.49. And then you can also get a set where you get 2,700 crystals and 1,600 repression medals for $45. So it's kind of pricey. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I value this quite that much, but it is somewhat tempting because those repression medals are obviously such a rare currency. Like those are, I mean, frankly, those are like more rare, or I guess more valuable than actual crystals themselves, just because you can only get those by placing highly like in the Sea of Souls, and like those are so fine. Well, not, I guess they're not finite per se, but like you can just spend money whenever you want and get more meta jewels and more tickets and crystals and stuff, right? You could only do but so much to get these, so like it's kind of tempting. But then beyond that as well, they have a joy medal set where you can get 1,000 joy medals on top of 990 cognition crystals for $16.49. And this is the one I'm the most tempted to buy. These are kind of just like whatever, like these aren't bad value or anything like that, but this is just kind of standard. Like you're basically paying like $1 per pull, like that's whatever. But being able to get some joy medals for a not crazy price as well as some cognition crystals, I'm kind of tempted to do that. This is tempting, but a lot less so, just because that's way more money to spend all at once. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look add Rin. Let's go ahead and collect this. Let's go ahead and take a look at Rin. I've got plenty of materials stocked up at this point for her. There she is in all her glory. I don't have a lot of stuff in the way of Mindscape for her, but that's fine. Give her that 5-star. It look good on you, baby. It look good on you, baby. Let's just go ahead and level her straight up to 80. Actually, you know what I don't have a lot of? I don't know which incense she needs for her skills, but I don't have a lot of the new ones. I don't have any of the new ones, actually. When it comes to these regular materials, though, I mean, we got stuff for days. What about these aromas? Can I see how many I've got? I've only got 30 of these, but it's the smaller ones I've got a ton of. Yeah, we've got. I don't think we'll ever run out of like level up materials and stuff again for characters at this point. So there's that. Between all the events and then just regularly spending the stamina and, you know, not needing to grind for multiple characters all at once. Collect all of these. Damn, low key. I mean, Aika is still baby girl, but I might have to swap into the Chinese New Year one for the one time, at least until her banner goes away, just to represent. You know what I'm saying? Persona skills. Let's go ahead and get these all up to like 8 at least, I suppose. That's just standard practice. And then I do have cards farmed up. You know what I just realized? I never made my second card in the Cycle of Fate during the last. See, this is what I'm saying about like really bad brain fog and being scatterbrained and all over the place lately and kind of slacking on this previous like season. I made one card and then I was a few of the whatever it is that you need. You know how like every time you refresh you have to spend like 5 whatever it was, the currency. I was a few short on being able to refresh for the final stat on my second card, and I never went back and finished that when I sat down to make the first one. That's not the end of the world, but that does really suck. That just, yeah, I actually don't have any of these. So we're actually gonna be stuck at level 6 for now, but that's fine. I'll go farm those up, and that won't be any problem. That is one of the things I've been slacking on since the new joints came out. I haven't like farmed those up, which is something I should be doing. Damn, I'm really disappointed in myself for not getting that card. I did make one, and I actually made it for Rin. So we have, I think it was her star card. I think we have like a pretty good star card for her. Let's go. Oh wait, I didn't level up her weapon, did I? No, I did not. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, plenty of weapon parts. Actually, not as many crystals as I thought I had. I thought I also had those in the thousands, but I guess not. But it's fine. I mean, almost 2,000 is still a lot. It's just not as many as I thought I had. Let's go ahead and go through all of this. Also, I'm not actually live like I normally am for this, because I kind of just did this like on a whim, kind of spontaneously. I guess I could have gone live, but I don't know. Again, scatterbrained all over the place. My sleep schedule is always a mess. It's 5:27 a.m. as I'm recording this. I've been awake since about midnight. Yes, it's like I said, man, just don't ask. Just don't ask. And I was sitting here getting some stuff prepared because I'm actually going to be going out of town, I guess technically today. And I was doing a mixture of like packing and handling videos and everything like that. And I was like, oh wait, Ren is out. Let me go do that. So yeah, and I didn't want to stream because then if I stream, then I'm gonna want to stream longer. And then I was like, I should have done it anyway. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. This video is all over the place, but I'm flustered for no real reason. I actually don't know what space card does she want. I know she wants Strife as a set, but what does she want? Acceptance. Okay, do I have good acceptance cards for her? So she's gonna want crit, pierce, stuff like that. I don't know who this belonged to before, but it belongs to her now. Yeah, I don't know who it used to belong to, but it belongs to Rin now. Strife. So we want lots of crit multi, crit rate, pierce rate, attack, damage multiplier, things of that nature. We could just take this straight up from on, to be honest, which I very well may do. Attack, crit multi, SP. You know what? Let's actually just filter this. Crit rate. We have crit rate and crit multi. We do. HP, pierce rate. speed. We don't love the HP. You know what I might do though? I might level this up. And then let me compare this real quick to the one that On has, where it's 5.1 crit rate. This is 3.1 crit rate, 6.3 crit multi, 14.2 crit multi. Pierce rate is 1.7 crit. I feel like the one for On is probably we're better off with that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap here. On can have that one, Rin can have this one. We come over to the moon cards and we want attack attack or damage multiplier. So let's see what we got in the way of that. We have crit rate with these. We have crit rate and crit multi. Crit rate, crit multi, element accuracy, and damage multiplier. I'll take it. This will do. Not bad. And we get bonuses to everything. Could have done without the one to element accuracy, but that's not bad at all. We'll equip that. And for the star cards, like I said, I had one that I crafted for her. Where is it? I made sure to lock it. I did, right? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So yeah, we have crit rate main stat with pierce rate, attack, crit multi, and damage multi. So, bong. I mean, I guess I can't really be mad where the stats go, right? This is just a great card for her. So we'll go ahead and equip that. And then for the sky card. So the sky card was the other one that I was crafting that I didn't end up actually creating for her. But we want an attack card. And again, with crit rate, crit multi. Whoops. So we got crit rate. We do. We got crit multi on that one as well. We don't. Okay, so this one is crit rate and pierce rate with HP. What about a crit multi card? Attack, crit multi, and pierce rate. This is the same, right? So let me the other one that was crit rate, it was also crit with pierce, right? Alright, so let's actually, what do we need more of right now, I guess, between the two? We could use more crit multi than crit rate. We still need more of both, truth be told. But I guess given the choice between the two, I should probably go after the crit multi. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. I guess that's all the more reason why it was better off that we took that one card from On. Which, wait, what is her card? Oh, crit rate. That one card from On. I think it was the Sun card. Because we need more multi than we need the other stuff. Probably filter these. That would probably help out a little bit. Crit multi and pierce, crit multi. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And we got damage multi on it as well. And we got nothing that went into defense. Perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked for that to really be much better. I will gladly take that. Okay. And that brings her up to a 93. Looking good. You know, still could be higher on both crits, but that's fine. We need to continue to level up the skills. And for the Mindscape, I don't think I have that much Stardust on me. You can unlock about, you know, probably a little over half of this. Yeah, there we go. Do any of these actually give her more crit multi and crit rate? This does. You know what? Who says no? Who says no? Who says no? You know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling a little bit froggy, so why not lead? I would just feel a little bit froggy, so why not leave? That already jumps up to a 96. Crit multi is now looking good. Crit rate still needs to be a touch higher, but I don't think anything we can do is going to give her more crit rate other than just having a better card. Which, if I had crafted the proper sky card, we would have crit multi and crit rate on it. But I'm an idiot who didn't actually hit create because I was a few short on my refresh because I think I was trying to get attack percent, and I had crit rate, crit multi, and I think pierce. And I was getting like defense, SP recovery, defense, HP. And I'm like, I just want the attack. I was trying to create the God card and ended up with nothing at all. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, look at her in all her glory, man. That is Lunar New Year Rin. That might be the best build we've had for a character, like out the gate of getting. If I had been, you know, more on top of my game and had the actual instance that we need for her farmed up, could have done even more. Oh, actually, low key, can I grab some of those from the shop? Do I want to spend jewels on that? I also want that outfit for Wonder. We saved so much money, or like so many jewels with the with how lucky we got on the banners, that I mean we've got plenty left over to go get some stuff from the shop. So we just might do that. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me go to the thieves den real quick, get rid of that notification. So Qualia rating went up, you know what I mean? That's cool. Info, grab this. We are almost den level 46 finally as well. Been a slow grind for your boy. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. And then we go to the collection gallery. Go ahead, give me that. I need that expeditiously. And then give me the other one. It's another 800 experience. About 5k away from the rank up. I've just been buying like music and stuff lately. But we actually had a bunch of stuff in the exchange shop that we need to go grab. Anyway, speaking of the shop, so let's go ahead and head there real quick. The shop. So we could get like the training sets, and I probably can get the incense from there if I really want to, right? I want this Lunar New Year outfit. It's so sick. Like the Lunar New Year like vibe and aesthetic is just so, I mean, the avatar, the frame, the profile design. I kind of, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. Why not? I said, why again? Like everything went so well. Why not treat myself, man? Why not treat myself? How do you actually equip this? 'Cause I've never bought a costume for anyone before, so I don't actually know. Do I want to change the frame and the profile and everything like that? You can see we're actually using Rin's profile background right now. So when it comes to the avatar, I'm probably gonna stay with Ayaka, even though that one is really cool. For the frame, I'm gonna go ahead and rock that. Do I want the profile design to go with it? I think I do. I think that's the vibes right now. I think that's the vibe. Let me go ahead and claim these real quick. And then we go to Thieves. We go to Wonder. Is it in the Velvet Room? How do you actually... No, up here. Boom. Yeah. That boy. No, he fly. The other outfits are cool too, like the summer outfit and the Velvet Room. I mean, this is cool and all, but they weren't speaking to me the way they weren't speaking to me, boy. That door clean, boy. Go ahead, say that. I actually haven't seen what like the new highlight and all out attack look like. Does this show you? It's pretty similar to the original one, just with the new aesthetic, but I'm not mad at that at all. I rocks with that. That's fire. What was the all out attack like card thing look like? That's kind of clean. I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy. Look at the drip. Oh my, come on. I'm saucing. What was I doing before all that? Before I got distracted? Oh, we were gonna go back to the shop and see if we want to get the training sets to get those incense that we need. Obviously, I can farm them up, and it's not like I really need the rest of the materials, so low-key it could be a waste. Where's the where am I going? Where am I looking? Training sets. So these give you incense box 5, and I can get, I think each one of these boxes gives you like 5 incense, doesn't it? Or like 4 or 5 of whatever type you pick. We don't really need the rest of this, but you know what? You know what I'm saying? Just throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the, well, can I confirm that the ones that I need actually show up in there though? You know what? I'm gonna look it up real quick just before I spend the jewels. Okay, according to my quick Google search, this incense box does have the new ones that I do need. So I'm gonna go ahead and just buy them. What's another 900 jewels? Like I said, I was prepared mentally to spend all of this and then some today. So if I'm able to get the new outfit and everything for Wonder, the character, the weapon, and some incense, like I get to spend all of that, and I still got almost 3,000 jewels saved up. Today has been a W video in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I really could not ask much more. Speaking of incense boxes, we have all of these that I'm like never gonna have to use, but we got these now, so let's go ahead and use this. And there we go, ephemeral incense, and you do get 5 per box. I don't know exactly how many I need, but we'll probably, you know what, I might as well just use these all on this, because I mean, I'm never gonna need it for the other ones, right? Especially with all the other boxes that I have. If they could upgrade these bad boys retroactively to have those in it, boy, that would make my life a whole lot easier. But alas, I think I got a lot of those from in-game, but also from buying training sets. But like I never really actually needed the incense for those, so it's just like, yeah. Also, you know what I neglected to do? We ain't hit her with the favorite. Come on, we gotta hit her with the fave, with the flavor flav, with the favy fave. And I think you kind of just want all her skills maxed out for the most part, right? I don't know if we can go quite that far right now, but we'll get everything to 8 to start off with, and then we gotta think about what we prioritizing. So, damn it. So get this up. I mean, skill 1 and skill 3 are probably her most important, right? And then after that, it would be the highlight. Let's go ahead. Let's get skill 1 up all the way. Also, shout out to all the events and everything that's been going on that have allowed me to get a bunch of everlasting incense, because Lord knows I never got enough of those. Lord knows I never have enough of those. We have enough for today, so I guess it's not never, but I almost never have enough of those. And then we'll do this, and then we'll get the highlight up as well. And thanks to those training sets, we had almost the exact number that we needed to get the skills that matter the most. We could bump up Firework Finale. I'm gonna leave it there for now. We're never gonna run out of Kampaku gems, Lord know that. I must have had over 6 million to start this video off with, considering that we have 5.5 after everything that I just did upgrading her. Is she over 100 now? Boom! 101, baby. I'll take it. How many characters do we have over 100 at this point? It's got to be quite a few. Let's go back to the Thieves Den Qualia update again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Rating update. Sheesh, a lot actually. So that's what, 4, 8. -1 that's 11 of them things. Can we get homeboy up to 101 or at least over 100? We probably could. I could probably get better cards for him than whatever I'm sure I've got on him. I could upgrade his skills more if I truly wanted to. It's just not been a priority. I probably should honestly build him even better than I already have, just because I didn't summon for Katone, so I've had to rely on Fleuret for some of these events and stuff. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Beautiful. She's gorgeous. Yeah, man, that is Lunar New Year Rin. So as far as my pull plans go, though, moving forward, I mean, I think Kasumi is the next character, right? And I do want to summon for her. We probably should have and could have saved a lot more than what we did today in order to, you know, be able to pull for her. Then after that, Crow, I don't know if I care that much about Crow. Then there's Turbo, who I really want. But then after Turbo, I think I'm cool to Makoto. Unless I don't know, we'll see. I think I'm cool to Makoto. And then after that, I'll probably get Yukari and Akihiko and Barry. Yes, we're gonna have to kick it into grind mode and definitely skip on some of these characters. I think once they add the next, who would be the next standard character that gets added to the band? Would it be Howler? Or no, it's Cherish, right? Yeah, it would be Cherish and then Howler. Do I want to wait till Cherish gets added before I start doing standard ticket summons? Because like I really don't need more copies of Marion either. And like Phoebe would be nice, but I still don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like I still just don't feel like there's an incentive for me to spend these tickets, you know what I'm saying? I just, is what it is. We're gonna get out of here before I yap any longer and drag this video out any further than I already have. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all else content that I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, there's a gap between the bat. Later.